Hello everybody, welcome in Spirit of Life Alchemy. This is your reading for the new moon in Pisces happening on Sunday the 10th of March 2024. Okay, so cards we're going to use. Going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle deck first of all, and then as always I'm going to use my old Goliath shadow deck for the reading. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for the new moon in Pisces happening on Sunday, the 10th of March 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate this new moon in Pisces energies for our highest and greatest good? So let's see, here and now, being in the present moment. I'm also noticing the fates underneath. Okay, then we've got never ending story, and to be fair. Okay, so this new moon actually starts the beginning of eclipse season. Okay, so we've got this new moon in Pisces, and then 2 weeks time we've got the full moon in Libra. That's going to be a full moon lunar eclipse. Okay, so this is the start point of the eclipse season. And I was just thought of that because I saw to be fair, which always reminds me of Libra and Libra energies. So with Pisces being the last sign of the zodiac, it has a lot of energy around what we're leaving behind and letting go of. Also, sort of astrologically in the zodiac, Aries is the ingress at Aries, which is in the northern hemisphere, it's our spring equinox. In the southern hemisphere, it's your autumnal equinox. But that marks the beginning of the astrological year. So again, when the moon and the sun is in Pisces, that we're closing out the old year. So there's an energy of being present, being in the here and now, being aware of this threshold that we're on, what are we letting go of, reflecting back on this last year. Last year we had the new moon in Aries the day after, or the day of, I think it was actually on spring equinox, or if it wasn't, it was the day after. And we also we had like a black moon, new moon as well. So the next new moon was in Aries as well, and then we went into eclipse season. Okay, so that second new moon in Aries was a new moon solar eclipse at 29 degrees 50 of Aries, right at the end. And then we had the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Okay, so a lot happened. Okay, we began in a very big way. So from that time, how's the last year been, and what are you closing out? Okay, so we're 10 days away from spring equinox. We're right at the end of the year with this new moon in Pisces. So yeah, be in the present, consider where you've been in this last year, what went well, what didn't, how you've changed, how you've evolved. Okay, know that it's a chapter of a never-ending story, and know that sort of between now and the Libra new full moon lunar eclipse is a time for assessing all of this. Okay, so let's do some tarot, see what the tarot wants to tell us. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for the new moon in Pisces happening on Sunday the 10th of March 2024? What messages are there from Spirit, please, to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give us in helping us to navigate our way through this energy? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the first card is we've got the star seed, the demiurge. Maybe a reminder that we are all star seeds. Okay, we've got the page of cups, the sister of roses. We've got the magician, the alchemical master. Oops. We've got the hidden inner strength. No, sorry, the inner strength, yes. The shadow cat. And we've got the seven of swords, the thief in the night. Clarifiers, we've got the ace of wands. We've got the two of cups, the intertwined snakes. And we've got the high priestess, the crescent moon cat. Okay, we've got 3 cats in this. Oh, 4 if you count lion as well, or Black Panther. Is it Black Panther? Maybe Black Panther. What's going on in the subconscious? We've got the Hierophant, the master of keys. We've got the 10 of swords. The barren desert. We've got the star, the cosmic guide. We've got the sun, the beams of life. We've got the empress, the alchemical mother. Let's just see any of these. No, right. Okay, I see the message. Yeah, no, that's the end of this story. Okay, so where we find ourselves. So we've got the starseed, the demiurge. And the energy I'm getting for this is it's a bit bigger than just a new moon in Pisces energy. It's about a bigger remembering what we've come here to do, awakening to the fact that we're here to help birth the new earth. What does Diane Cooper is calling it, the new golden age. Okay, I know when we look out there at the moment, it's like how is that going to manifest? Because it's not looking like that at the moment. No, it isn't. But this year and going into next year is a big awakening, a big remembering that's been going on. It's been going on for a while, but it feels like this year going into next year could reach critical mass, which is why it's so desperate out there, because the forces that don't want this to happen are doing everything they can to suppress it. And yeah, as sort of we're becoming more and more aware of being spirits, being souls inhabiting human bodies and having a human experience, and that sort of we've come down here this time. Why would I want to be born into all this? It's because we're part of the awakening. Okay, and if you're following this channel, I'm pretty damn sure that you are part of the awakening. Okay, so this new moon, because Pisces energy is about the spiritual, It's about enlightenment. It's about living in bliss and bliss experiences and things. Okay, so this Starseed card is a sense of waking up, what's moving into the past. We've got the Page of Cups here, the Sister of Roses. And this card is, well, it's about sort of reconciliation, forgiveness, apologies. And that can be to yourself. Okay, when we let go of holding other people, holding ourselves in, what's the word? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. That sort of, we can't forgive ourselves, we can't forgive other people. It holds us down. It's a message of love coming in, of that reconciliation, coming back to ourselves. Where we connect to our soul essence, we connect to bliss state. So there's this sense that we're this awakening, so connecting back into soul essence, remembering that we're starseeds, remembering that we're interdimensional, infinite beings of light and love, down here having a human experience in an infinite universe. Do you remember that yet? I've been the last sort of 6 months or so, maybe a year and a half even. The first whispers, the year and a half ago, the first whispers were coming in, and then definitely in the last 6 months or so, sort of the visions and the body sensations and the things I see and the things I'm being shown is all pointing to this, that it's like, okay, that's what we are. Wow. So yeah, there's that. That's the energy that I'm getting, okay, for this this new moon. What's beneath us, our foundation, is we've got the Magician, the alchemical master. So once we accept that we are multidimensional, infinite beings of love and light, having a human experience in an infinite universe, okay, then we get a chance to master that. Okay, because it's like, okay, what does that mean? And it's like, okay, so how do I embody that? What does, if that is the truth, knowing that, what am I here to do? How can I become the alchemical master of that energy so that I can use it for good out in the world? The message from Spirit, the hidden inner strength, the shadow cat, is to go into the shadows, go into the illusions, the delusions, all the ways we keep ourselves small, okay, all the ways we don't allow ourselves to shine for whatever reasons, and befriend that shadow cat, because that shadow cat contains our hidden inner strength. Okay, when we sort of work with the shadow, when we do the shadow work and we work with the shadows, and you can do loads of different ways, but the key is to befriend. You can't ever get rid of, but you can transform the energy. You can befriend, acknowledge the shadow, and in doing that, because you see it, it's like it takes its power away and you reclaim the power of yourself. Okay, so that's the message from Spirit. That's the work to do at this new moon. Okay, what we're moving into, we've got the Seven of Swords here, the thief in the night. Now we've got this snake and it's eating the eggs. Now the eggs, lots of connections for eggs. We're coming up to spring equinox and we're coming up to Easter at the end of the month. Okay, eggs represent new creation, new ideas. We also have the Empress here, the alchemical mother, and she has the new baby bird within her, the new life. Okay, so as we discover this, that our soul selves and being infinite beings and everything, and confronting our shadow, it can draw attentions of those that don't want to shine, those that don't want us to birth these creative ideas and to bring this new awakening, this new knowing, our new eggs of potential to hatching, to growing in. And so we might have to be a little bit cautious, keep this stuff to ourselves, okay, keep it close to your chest, so that it's not sort of eaten and stolen before you've had a chance to do anything with it. Okay, so that's the main part of the reading. The clarifiers on this, we've got the Ace of Wands, so there's a divine gift of spark, of inspiration, of fire, of spirit coming through at this time. With this new knowing about ourselves, knowing ourselves on a deeper level, and going, oh my God, I'm not just, there's more to me, there's more to us than just this human 3D experience. Okay, oh my God, how does that change things for you? Okay, what would you do with that energy? Because the next card is the Two of Cups here, the entwined snakes. Okay, so lots of different levels here. And I rarely see it as, oh, you're going to meet a new partner. Okay, for me, it's all about the internal work. So we've got the light and the dark here. We've got the feminine and the masculine, bringing those into balance within, bringing the heart and the mind together within, bringing the conscious and subconscious together within. That's doing the shadow work, seeing what's down in the subconscious and bringing it to light. Okay, and balancing those energies. And the other thing that I've been getting in the last couple of months for the Two of Cups is connecting to what you love, because this is the thing to take out into the world. Okay, then we've got the High Priestess. So again, we've got more silence, more stillness, more of it all going on an internal level. Okay, because if we're too quick at taking it external, somebody's going to eat our eggs. Okay, so we're nurturing our nest of new creativity, of new empowerment and things like that. It's also, I've just seen another egg. So we've got another egg up here in the here and now. Okay. We've got the High Priestess. So she sits silently and receives spiritual knowing, spiritual wisdom. Okay, what to do with this new knowing, you know? It's like, oh, what am I going to do? Okay. Trust the High Priestess, trust your higher self, and inner knowing about what to do with this new energy, this new perception of yourself, and be guided by that. Then we come on to what's going on in the subconscious. Okay, so first of all, we've got the Hierophant, the Master of Keys. So in the past, in traditional meaning of the card and traditional times, you know, the Hierophant was the priest or the outer authority, the go-between between us and Source, God, Spirit. Okay, the way I see the Hierophant now is we're our own inner guru, our own inner teacher. Make sure you have one foot in spirit and one foot in matter, and be the bridge between the two. Bring spirit into everything that you do. Co-create with the divine. Okay, that's part of what we do. Okay, so that's the key to things. Okay, then we've got the Ten of Swords, the barren desert. Coming to the end of this, exhausting, dried up. We can go no further with it. This is old states of mind, old belief patterns, old habits, old mindsets and things. You know, that's over now and is replaced with the star. New healing, new hope, new opportunities, new beginnings. This, I mean, this reading is a real sort of on the, it's like on the cusp of a whole new expanded transformation and awakening for us. So yeah, connect to the star energy, wish upon a star with the sun. Okay, the beams of life, be your core self, shine your light out like the sun. Okay, get used to feeling the soul essence shining out of you. Okay, it's all happiness and joy and success and everything. Start feeling into those energies, because it starts off as an inner thing that is you project out, and it ripples out and it changes your world. And then we've got the high priestess, sorry, the empress, the alchemical mother. Okay, birthing new life, new creativity, new creations. You know, as we come into spring equinox and we step into the light half of the year. Okay, in spring, it's all about new life. We look all around us, look at nature, the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom. You know, the new life is birthing forth everywhere, and we are connected to all of that. And you know, also within our own lives. So we've got our own personal stuff, and then we've got the bigger sort of collective energies going on here. I'm just going to get a Art of the Sacred Wheel card here for us. So what do we need to know for this new moon in Pisces energy? What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give us to help us navigate this new moon in Pisces energy happening on the 10th of March 2024 for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, sacrifice, letting go of what was. So to step into this new energy, we have to let go of these old beliefs, these old mindsets, things that aren't working for us, things that keep us small, keep us limited, okay? And just start thinking, what if I really am an infinite being of love and light? What does that mean? How does that open you up? How does that change your life? How does that change what you believe is possible? Okay. So that's your new moon in Pisces reading. Quite a bit going on there, isn't there? So yes, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's resonated for you. If it has, as always, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. It helps let me know that you're liking sort of what I'm putting out and you connect with it. And it helps with the algorithms and everything as well, that sort of more people can get to see these videos. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful new moon in Pisces. And until tomorrow or next time, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching.